الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله. وأنفقوا مما رزقناكم من قبل أن يأتي أحدكم الموت فيقول ربي لولا أخرتني إلى أجل قريب فأصدق وأكن من الصالحين ولن يؤخر الله نفسا إذا جاء أجلها والله خبير بما تعملون. صدق الله العظيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. Mbadingolu assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Di leen nuyu yéen ñëpp di leen sant di leen gërëm ci seen liggéey bu baax bi. Fellow Gambians, thank you to all of you always. And I felt I need to make this short video as always. We would continue to engage. We will continue to remind, as it is something that is of importance to those with brains and those with minds to ponder upon. Mansatalale avako fadhakir inna dhikra tanfa'ul mu'minin. Hakil bulandiroke, remind people. Because reminder benefits the believer, those with open minds. And he said again in Surah Al-Ala, فَذَكِّرْ إِنَّ فَعَتِ الذِّكْرَ سَيَذَّكَّرُ مَنْ يَخْشَى وَيَتَجَنَّبُهَا الْأَشْقَى الَّذِي يَصْلَى النَّارَ الْكُبْرَى. So reminder is very important. By now, most of you must have known that the biggest accident of Barrow's government, which is the accident that occurred in Kitty, my own native village, my home village where I come from, was really unfortunate. The accident actually affected over 40, 50 people, even though we had 30 or so people who had broken or fractured legs and hands. It was actually the biggest under Barrow administration. I didn't want to make a statement that early, but you must have all agree with me that this accident is a way of blessings in disguise, because people got hurt, people were injured, and by the way, my cousin's half brother's wife was involved, and my brother's very close friends, younger brother was also involved. I knew a lot of faces. Some are young, but there are some that I knew personally. We played together years ago. Some of those that had, fractured bones. And my, sympathy to the families of Konde Kunda, Sedi Kunda, and Sedi's son Suleiman. Landinding's brother, I recognized him. And Mandin Drame, who is a wife to my own blood cousin's half-brother. But when we look at this accident, it has again taught us a new dimension of Jammeh's lies and the amount of work we have as Gambians now that we took our country away from President Yahya Jammeh. People got injured. But this accident showed, it revealed the state of affairs, the condition of Gambia's best hospital. Hospital that is duped Gambia's best, Edward Francis Smalls Hospital in Banjul. I felt terrible when I saw people that I knew, that I spent childhood with, having cartons on their fractured bodies. Malam fali ajat. Kartongol mi yalonko, ika marsandisol ke kono, ye mol sing katiringol ta yeside wala. Gambia's biggest hospital. Ye Mollandi Banko de Fundol Taye Singol City. Na biggest hospital. Woto woemi yitandi wolam yindiko. We have a lot of work to do as Gambians. And that is why I say, Gambians, we have to start the nation building. We have to begin the nation building. President Yahya Jammeh, former President Yahya Jammeh, bragged a lot that the Gambia has the best health system in the whole of the world and the cheapest, just second to Cuba. This was what Yahya Jammeh said. But the best healthcare system in the world's best hospital cannot provide proper medical equipment to take care of those with broken bones. And these are serious cases. You have a lot of stress. These are, in medical terms, is serious. There's a lot attached to people that have these kinds of accidents. Mentally, they are disturbed. We need to do something quick. I must commend Friends of Bansang for their great job that they have been doing. Friends of Bansang have been shipping a lot of medical items and equipment to the hospital to support. Now, if Banjul is in that situation, if accident victims cannot even have a proper equipment to dress them, to take care of them, what is wrong with Brikama then? Brikama Health Center that they first went to. Because they were in Brikama and they had to be moved to Banjul Hospital. That is the main referral hospital for them to be taken care of. You have seen the pictures of victims of that kitty accident. My friend Cartins, Kartongoli Yoleta ye Singol City, Anim Funtolu, Ibelarim Banko Leto, Larangol Famolte Hospital to Kasasa to Landije, accident victims, Keta Ke Landije. Why fomanke masibot? Oto Gambians, ngajele the extent to which Yahya Jammeh destroyed us. But our health system is one of the most crucial areas that we all need to hurry up and take care of. Because I tell you, number one, ni mankarang, ite ni jato mankende ate karanola, ni jato mankende ate fende kenola. Health is the most important aspect. We must all come together as Gambians to help this government to accelerate the revitalization of some of these areas. Very important. Wala tinanko sakondol Gambianol mimbe banta. Bari jannin kata wali a follow. We have ready-made money kept with some people. I've been getting very, worrying report. Where is Ansumana Jammeh, Yahya Jammeh's younger brother? He's in the Gambia. Ansumana Jammeh was running Maligam, Yahya Jammeh's diamond company, Yahya Jammeh's drug dealing company, Yahya Jammeh's weapon pushing company. That Maligam, they were using a special equipment to bypass Gamtel. Ansumana made billions out of that. Where is Ansumana and Maligam? They have a lot of money of Gambian people. Millions of dollars. And our hospitals, we cannot have simple medical equipment. We cannot even have hospital beds that may cost $100 each. Let's figure out where Ansumana is. The honorable government of Annaba Barrow. I'm not asking anybody to witch hunt him, but Ansumana and Maligam destroyed a lot of Gambian people's money. Ansumana Jammeh has money and he bought a lot of compounds. Let's go after him. Let's find out where Ansumana's money is. And there are close aides to them that are informing us. Ndeye Jammeh as well, Jimbi Jammeh's sister, is going around buying compounds with a stack of cash. He has cash kept somewhere in the Gambia. Ndeye Jammeh aliya lonne. Abenu yaya Jammeh ya dokola. She is going around buying compounds. Yafoko Kodole be Mabora Buludulato. Kanilai was not the only place where a stack of cash was kept. Ndeye Jammeh has a lot of money. Kodo millions and millions and millions of dollars and dollars are with Ndeye Jammeh. Yaya Jammeh ya tuje, they are buying properties and buying them in people's names. Abe korda sangol la sainte kai korda jama ballel sang already. Akeke mollel toyala. Just to make sure that money is spent. Imalafi kake bank for us to recover the money. Imalafi wala. Imalafi fanampuru kodo etuibulu ngananga pik. Ndeye Jammeh be dawda alamuta. These are closest, relatives to Yaya Jammeh. And they were part of the scam against our country. They are part of the scam against our country. Go after Ndeye Jammeh. She is buying compound properties from people. And they are doing it in a hurry. Criminals are very smart. The reason why drug dealers are hard to get captured, the reason why terrorists are hard to come across is because they are always on top of the game. When you are at number 3 with your gear, they are at number 10. By the time you get there, they'll be at number 15. You just put them in one place. If you do not do that, there is going to be a problem. And I'm appealing to government. You must, especially the Interior Minister. I've been saying this and saying this. Yankuba Sonko has been part of this scam game. He is a member of the cult team. He is a member of the gang. So you cannot report incidents of a gang to a member of the gang for a gang to be revealed. You cannot do that. The Interior Minister, the IGP Yankuba Sonko must be arrested. He must be taken out of that position. In fact, even the NIA chief that Barrow appointed, I don't trust him. He was one time a deputy director under Yaya Jammeh's NIA. He was part of it. Anybody that rose to the rank of a deputy director of NIA must be a criminal under Yaya Jammeh government. So Barrow minta ke NIA chief tindema lala. From anybody, minkata senior manager ti under NIA, senior manager, director, assistant directors, anywhere. Director of external, director of analysis, all of them. Inyante be bailad. Ka former deputy director of NIA Samanankake, director of NIA. It's like bringing back Yaya Jammeh. They were all criminals. Our systems must be corrected. Dukare, Ansumana Jammeh be dawda, ngal dani alanin kilaye, altanoma nin sanaba maligam, go after them. They destroyed a lot of our money. And we must go after them. This is not a joke. Put them on the house arrest. They have hundreds of compounds and in people's name. Our hard-earned taxpayers' money. Use. That is what they use. Nobody has any right to do business in that country the way they did it. Alimol Makoi, help us. Our health sector is destroyed. If Banjul has the best hospital in the Gambia, can use scams? Wolum kumbota. Nkumbota mfango mol milong. Ibelaring bankoto. Ibelaring ye kumol city fundola. Ye balol city fundola. Kartongo yolata. Ike singolta iko ike sing katiring. Mo singo katita. Kartongo. Femman soto faibe min dadala fo karton. Yaya jame mo la kodo. Yaya masi bola Gambia kan. Wala tino nal kalbe demokrasi pile la nyimbeto. Albe masi bole sambala na mole. Albe masi bole sambala na mole de. Albe masi bole sambala na mole. Alim makoy. Alim be makoy. By now, Gambia be doyari nyameng. Birikama is the second biggest settlement in the Gambia. It has the biggest population apart from Serekunda. Birikama is expanding exponentially. The number of people are exponentially increasing. The settlements are exploding. In fact, farming now in Birikama is becoming a thing of the past. Less than 1% of Birikamarians now go to the farm because there is no place to cultivate. How Birikama is. If a person dies at the hospital, the relatives have to buy ice block to freeze the body to preserve the dead body. Birikama Health Center. Yalo masibo kedodol. Birikama. Birikama be waralinteng. Birikama be kalankiari nyamen Gambia kon. Nimmo fata Birikama loptanot. Ikata ice block ole sang. Ice block lande gender. Did them preserve send dead body. Yalo masibolti. Ni one defang. Sinkato mea fracture. Somebody broke his or her legs. Birikama Health Center cannot take care of that. Oma Sibolti Gambia, the second biggest settlement in the Gambia. Wato, Alungam Gambian Kolu, especially those that have money but were scared to help because they felt they were going to Gambia. Now that Yaya Jammeh is not there, let's help. Na fulti jamale bota Birikama de. Na fulti jamale bota Birikama. Na fulti jamale bota Serekunda. Alinga nyoma koy say nañ dimbalante. Let's help with nation building. Let's go back to Tesito era of Sadauda Karaba Jawara. Alinga millionol bondi. Alinga Birikama leftanol makoy. Let's even help. Let's help. Let's develop the hospitals. Let's help train the doctors. We can privately help the doctors that are attached to these various hospitals. There are a lot of you from Farafenye. You are rich. There are a lot of you from the villages around Farafenye that are very successful. We do not have to wait for government to help us with those things. These accident victims referral to Banjul taught us a lot of those things. Farafenye Nkolu, anadandela satelu badibu nyolu. Atol mimbe banta alnga nyokuma nga diamu nyoe. Our fathers, our mothers, our sisters, our uncles, our nephews are the ones that are referred to these hospitals for medical care. If Barrow's daughter has a problem today, if Useinu's children have problems today, they will receive the best of medical support by virtue of their positions in our government. If we want to wait for them, the resources is meager, the resources are not enough. We must start to dig into our pockets and help rebuild our country for our own interest, for our own relatives, and for the well-being of our own people. I want to appeal to Gambians outside now, especially those Gambians working for the United Nations, especially those Gambians working for European Union, especially those Gambians working for African Union, for ECOWAS, Gambians working for World Bank and IMF, and other international organizations, African Development Bank, WHO, FAO, all these organizations. Atol mi alonko Gambia din kendol le malti, alimma koi ale kodo kafu nyoma. We can help develop our hospitals. Ye $10,000 soto yake sadati. Mansatallako ya ayyuhalladhina amanu. Hal adullukum ala tijaratin تنجيكم من عذاب أليم تؤمنون بالله ورسوله وتجاهدون في سبيل الله بأموالكم وأنفسكم ماري من ست الله ولفو ذلكم خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون على كاتول جمولو كدي تيولو أتول مو كندولو أتول ملات من ست الله هل أدلكم على تجارة فونتال يتندرو كلالا فونتال كنكن نكتا بيسنسو كان فونتال كنكن نكتا جولايا كان ko asal tankan di dimbala ani yankan kato mi yalon ka be jowyari wolam julaya jumati tu'minuna billah wa rasuli alla man satallala na lakila wa tujahiduna fi sabilillahi ali jihadoke ala lasilo kan strive on the path of Allah bi amwalikum nalana fulolla wa anfusikum anal jatol nalalondur anal jatolu anal lalondur Dukarali Makwe. We have a lot of medical doctors, Gambian medical doctors that are outside right now. Successful Gambian nurses. Dukare, Ali Makwe, Ali Breakta, Al Holiday Star, Alta Gambia. Flock to Gambia in your numbers. Alta Gambia. Jata kende abunda ma sibo boita kanne. Yaya Jammeh administered this stupid HIV and AIDS program just to identify beautiful women and sleep with them. A Gambian Jamale Torah, alanyum foolish healthcare system la, this HIV AIDS, Yaya Jammeh Kio program. Mo Jamal lelbe Torah ta wala, mansatalla be sediari wala. Alanga nyoma kwe. Alanga nyoma kwe. Atol mimbe United Nations al ñoo commandi and Gambian ambassadors diplomats, Gambian diplomats outside. If I were you, after what has happened for you, what happened for you, you should compensate the electorates. Because albe ya alia ya ale makoy albebe Yaya Jammeh le fe kabirin Angleterre kada fo Turkey kada fo Saudi kada fo Emirates kada fo India kada fo Taiwan kada United States kada Belgium European Union, all the ambassadors under Yaya Jammeh, you were all Yaya Jammeh supporters. Barofela almurunda la palasot from your salaries. If I were you, the way you came together and wrote for President Yaya Jammeh to respect the will of the people, to me is not enough. Put some money together. All of you, put at least $500 together. Alda male diamunyo $500. Aliafo ko, we want to help RVTH with this. But Allah diamu chensang, that should not be enough for you to retain your positions. Because there were people who fought. Some of you voted for Yaya Jammeh in the elections. Some of you campaigned for President Yaya Jammeh. So in the contribution, if I were some of you, from Tenembajete in Belgium, to Elizabeth Hardin in Angleterre, to Baji in Turkey, to Senegal, to Guinea-Bissau, Sierra Leone, Ethiopia, United States, Mfaola Keba, Honorable Umar Fai, all of you, to Sierra Leone and Nigeria. But in Gambia, if we do not do something for ourselves, nobody will do it for us. There is a famous saying, if you do not say I am, nobody will say you are. But there are very, 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 very suspicious people. Ndey Jammeh, Yaya Jammeh's niece, Anala uncle, Ansumana Jammeh, Yaya Jammeh's only brother, and Sanaba of Maligam, and another guy, I don't know, Seni Baji or Seni Jaju, or Useni Jaju. They are three with Maligam. We must go after them. Let's find out about them. They are taking the Nakodo Bebul Kodijama. Kodi jama balle bebul. Adu wokodolu fongate noma. These are very suspicious people. Ye kordal fanal sang, kordal mi alonko, they spend huge amount of Gambian taxpayers' money on. Ndeja mebe korda min kono. A farmer was sannoaye. The compound that Ndejame is in. Ndejame's father is not rich enough to buy that. Ndejame's mother is never rich enough to buy that. Ndejame's salary could not buy that. Where Ansumana Jamme mundo ay mundo kule ke kao kordal sot. Ansumana Jamme. Mundo kule ya no abe korda min kono. What kind of job? Lebe o kordal silama. We must go after these people. We have to go after them. And when we go after them, they must give us back our money to go and help with our health systems. Na doctoral bije, we need to upgrade their capacities. And Honorable President Barrow, I'm appealing to you immediately to help some of our young doctors that graduated from University of the Gambia to be sent to the UK, to the United States, to Canada, and to great countries for them to have, upgrade, of their skills. We need to do all of these things because they are very, very important. Alinge mako na doctoral. Let's help them. Na no sol minu fanal bije. Let's help and upgrade them. Those of you that are expert nurses in the United States, Gambians. Those of you that are expert nurses in the UK, Gambians. In the Scandinavian countries, Germany, all these places, Dukare, let's take time because health is the most important aspect. Alma time ota. Let's nanjel time from our work. In fact, let's encourage our friends that are white men and women nurses and doctors. Let's fly with them on holidays to Gambia. We can guarantee their hotel fees and their food for 2 weeks. They can go there and look at our health system for themselves. And then, a lot of assistance can come from that. A lot of money a lot of support can come from that. Left awole folale Gambian cool. Government cannot do it all on its own. When you look at this change, this democratic change that just occurred in the Gambia, it is the poor people that made this happen, not the rich Gambians. The Asan Jallos Justice Minister, not the Asan Jallos, not the Batambidus, not the Maifatis. Money that was gotten, like the money that was obtained as Gambia Democracy Fund. Gambians outside who are working at McDonald's, who are cleaners, or few of them have white-collared jobs, or let's say black-collared jobs because I'm black. Few of them earn up to $50,000 a year, wherever they are working. Anybody that is getting up to $100,000 a year outside was never involved in these fundraisings. Fuari kesol bine alonko fuaro lelmu walele kodoka funyoma. And that shows the power of coming together. Wa atasimu bihablillahi jami'an wala tafarraqu. Nkona alketa kilinti alketa alkafuta nyoma mansata la kalma kwele. Aminata ba jerejef Germany iman kodo soto bari ale firing kake kodi tiyo anin ka firing iman clear ha ale ma koy yalla dimbal na la ale firing bari e sondo mo soto mi yalon ko ilota fuarolie nko fuarol le yake ale mo ya prominent nyin kono tukulor sis. They are poor people. Momod bi Kurubali Lamin Tunkara, Pata PJ, they are poor people, very poor people. Alaji so. These are poor people. But we raise Dembabalde. But Moli e kodol findindile money mintata almost $10 million. Wale kuale sono support. Wale le t-shirt di. Fuaro le t-shirt print. Somebody will send $100 and print 10 t-shirts. Somebody will send $300 and print 150 t-shirts. That was how it has been. So if we are able to bring down a dictator from crowdfunding as poor people, we can build our hospitals through this Tacito. We can do it. We can train all our doctors. Some of us are doctors as hospitals. Some of us are nurses as hospitals. We can negotiate for a single doctor from Gambia to come and do an internship in those hospitals for 6 months. That will help us a lot. We can also work on or negotiate for the doctors that are outside to also help get our doctors. Alinga okay. Gada Kendea is more important. Nobody will go to school if everybody is sick. Nobody will go to the farm. Nobody will go to work. Nobody will do anything if we are not healthy. And our health system is the worst of all these sectors. Education, agriculture, infrastructure. Health is the worst right now. Nko, carton lanyo gel puru, you know, carton yole ta kamol sinkati ringol singol city. Simple carton was what they have used. Womukuja obalti. Woto Gambia no la atol mini alonko. Ngabanko kanu. Atol mi anko. Ngabanko kanu. Alinga katanu. Ngabanko makwei. Problemo lebe Gambia de. Let's help and save lives. Farafenyo Hospital is empty. Buyam Hospital is empty. Bansang Hospital is garbage right now. Basay Health Center is useless. Banjul, the biggest hospital, is useless. Unfortunately, Yaya Jammeh government is not only terrible, but it has made a lot of our medical qualified doctors also very bad people. They have established pharmacies and stole all our drugs, the little drugs that we have. They stole all our drugs and took them to their own pharmacies. Whenever you go to Banjul Hospital, they write a big drug, this thing for you. They refer you to their own pharmacies. The pharmacies that they stole all our materials and kept them to. This is also something very serious. In our drugstores, there's nothing. All our drugs are at our all our drugs are at their various pharmacies. Wallahi, womukuleti mi alonko, it's very, very sad. Dr. Onyantelai honest. A doctor should be honest. A doctor should be honest. Bari moli la borol minsang. Doctor o dolu may be for why dolu. E kanna borol le sunya e kade sambe fanzo pharmacy ngol. Ninsa za dol tada ye refer to their pharmacies and their medicines and drugs are very expensive. Very sad. But then Gambia Democracy Fund, once again, I'm appealing to you to continue the job. I am appealing to you to come out again and start the fundraising. Nation building has just started. If our best hospital once again could use curtains to take care of fractured bones, we are doomed. Yaya Jammeh's dream world of best of hospital era should come to an end. Please let's heal our Gambians. Our Kampama as well. The psychiatric hospital is in a very bad state. Our mad people, our mentally ill people are not considered humans. And these are things we should also stop. Our health, people that are mentally disturbed must be taken care of. The Ministry of Health, I don't know who the new minister is, but if we have him, those are areas I'm appealing to him to go and check. Let them go and check these places, especially the psychiatric hospitals, Kampama and Tanka Tanka. Situations must be upgraded. The nurses that are taking care of these people must also be, their skills, capacities must be built. We need to revitalize a lot of these things. We need to get a lot of these things working. And these health centers, these hospitals cannot function without electricity. So first class, technology must be brought to Gambia. We have to work on electricity because there is nothing useful today in our world without electricity. We have a trouble problem. We have a serious problem with electricity. It's making us not food sufficient. Our problem with food shortage is as a result of electricity. Ndola duto dama. Ndola kankao dama duto mimbije. Wosemol balundinole. For an entire year. Ningo duto, if we are able to preserve them and process them, we can sell them. That money can earn us $10,000. Because you can do to mango juice kami wafidam. Why ninga do ta dion sanjam fonka kamfa. Ndola kanka the amount of mango that is there. So we need electricity. These are very high priority areas. And you cannot incubate a premature baby if there is no electricity. And the worst that is happening at Banjul Hospital, somebody was narrating her ideal to me. I fulanding ole wulu. The incubator and sukurdo malale, the red ants, they enter into the incubator to go and enter different parts of the premature baby. The other twin died at Banjul Hospital. Wallahi, dindingol dundumala kadung into incubators at RVTH. One of her babies died. She was telling me and crying seriously. When they checked the incubator, they found ants on all over the body of one of the twins. Yaya Jammeh entol fale. So we cannot wait for Barrow government. Alinga Nteo City. Let's go back to humanity. We are not human. Right now, Yaya erased our humanity from us. We are just talking as human beings, but our conditions are not human. There is no human condition we are in as Gambians. For us to be sane and come back to life, we must together come fast. Minena kodo sunya ngate benom. Yes, incubators don't work. The most stinky place in the Gambia is RVTH. RVTH like a sunka fofu mode hein passe even fale stinkona. Banjul Hospital Walter ka sunka katambi lop dula Gambia dula bet is the most stinky place. Dami alonko sasa tol kela wolto sasa tol kataraje inyantale makoi ye topoto is the stinkiest place on this in the Gambia. Our best hospital next to State House, just 2 meters. 2 meters. Very important. Noah, yes, I saw Noah Nyasi, thank you. You have been a beacon of hope for the Gambia. I read and I learn a lot from your writing. And that's an area we all need to look into. Na mankolu, na dutolu, na tubanyolu, na lemunolu, na fish. Our fish is a lot of support for us. Na chalo ni na fish, minka tinya kasia. Chalo minka kumu. Almost half of the fish ndolka muta from Bato, Gambia kon, abeka tinyal. Aka kumule. Abese kumu ya fai. If you get the records of statistics of the amount of fish that gets destroyed because of non-electricity, asembo watal member Fofana, I don't want disrespect. If you don't understand the language I'm speaking, go ask people to narrate it for you. To tell me to speak Wolof, I've been telling people about this. Asking me to speak Wolof because you want to laugh at me is the height of disrespect and indiscipline. I've been saying this and I'll repeat again. Nobody here can tell me to speak a language that I don't want to speak. I decide what language I speak. And some of you are asking me to speak Wolof because you want to laugh at me. Is the height of disregard and disrespect. If you don't understand English, go to hell and stay there. I hate people. Molmi alonke ke fangol jelendi molla. Kulu balia ni horomanta ya ante malla fala. Nitena mandinka kaumela wala angale kang. Ida soro ye juo soro. I have been waiting for this nonsense from a lot of you. If you don't understand my mandinka, go to hell. Telling me here to speak Wolof is disrespectful to me. You have to make efforts. If you don't understand my language, Mandinka, go to hell and read Mandinka there and come and know the meaning. But to come and tell me to speak a language, fuck you. Al sorry, den karamol bijane, but mo kulubalol minalonke kanae ka mol jele. Kulubalia mo jelo. Al sabula. Alse kulubalia jelo mo jelo bulanin kulubalia la a siata al kono bak ala nya silangon teng al kakali mol jele. Do not laugh at people. Al kakali jele molla kulubalia le maning aning horomanta ya. So asking me to speak Wolof here from anybody is disrespectful. Stop this nonsense here. I speak the language I want. If you don't want, block me. Get out from here. I speak the language I want. So back to my thing. Niaja nga nyemfonga fale mko. Ndebota kiti le combo kiti. Ndola kiti. The biggest accident sodora wolto. Adunna mol singol katita. Ndefana famo badi ngol bulata je. Anenka funyol domali singol katita. Ye kartongol ta ye singol dada. Adomu kujo balti. That is very, very sad. That is very sad, very unfortunate. So let's work on those things. But Gambia no luntolle ba kenola. Biri kama nkolu. Ala itandi Gambia la kalba fudutale. Ala lopta no mawara. When you look at the size of Brikama, the size of that hospital is very small for you. How many patients? You don't get 200 patients in that hospital. Birkama na dandawla gunjuru nyolbe katanin kato nyolbe nim basoro nyolu kata fo bulok wolbe birkama lom loptano be doaring bari fure fa na fata mbuka kuran so do fure bo tembul nga ice block leta ngalaje. Ice block is what we use to preserve our dead bodies at Birkama Health Center. Nimmo nyingo katita. Nyinkati jao. They refer you to Banjul. Ni so murola. They refer you to Banjul. Ni singo katita walebulo. They refer you to Banjul. Birkama Hospital is becoming useless. If you are even in labor at some point, if your labor is more than 3 hours, 4 hours, they refer you to Banjul. They cannot keep you in labor for more than 10. There are women that will stay in labor for almost 12 hours. They refer you to Banjul. Birkama is too important for that. If government is not yet ready, because Yaya Jammeh never liked Brikama, he never liked Brikama people, he never liked Kombo people, he never liked Gambians in general. So Brikama, there are a lot of you that are rich. And when I say Brikama, Kombo nkola ale problem on sorot, momo mambo Kombo emanke mandin kodi wolmu luntangolet. Ninko Brikama mantra atol mandin ka Kombo nkol da mamad. Mbe fulolu min be welingara, jolalu min bije, sarakulolu, papelolu, manjakolu, everybody that is in Brikama. If you settle in Brikama, I'm talking to all of you. And the whole of Kombo, Gunjur, Sifo, Sanyang, Tujereng, Tanje, Basori, Kiti, everywhere. Manduar, Penyam, Busura, Daslame, Marakisa, Bakar, Sambia, everybody, Nyofele, all of you. Atol minube banta nyanta katalale, nga Brikama loptano makoy. Al nga Brikama loptano makoy. It's very, very important. Nitata Brikama loptano ma sibo bijele. Ila pompo to nitata pompo dala je. The last time I went there, aka sumkanne ko busel kan ninsi fake da men Brikama. Ale alone busel kan ninsi fake da batuwarot. Dona koma je. Ni furara je ni kabo kiti. Wolto ka sunkan dula bet. But Brikama hospital, ibu kalaf kadunje. You don't want to enter into the wards of Brikama hospital. They smell like hell. Adu nyilel mu palasol di dame yalon ko. We need to, you know, I mean, take care of more than even our houses. What alanga nyoma ko, let's help each other. Isajenna banko sitanyato, our country will develop and we will get what we want. Barrow government has a lot of things to do. 20 years cannot get us the destruction Yaya Jammeh cost us. I am funding million jama lanim fen jama. Oto alnga kafu nyoma, alnga nyoma koy, alnga nyo topoto, nañ dimbalante, nañ neka bena, mbolo moy dole, ñu dimbalante, ñu dajale halis ak materiali. It doesn't have to be only money. But if you have hospital beds at where you work, send them to Brikama. Send them to Buyam. Send them to Bansang. If you have hospital beds, send them there. Let's go and look at the hospital itself, the building. How good is the building that people are in right now? The buildings. We need to help. We have to help with those buildings. Laramol mimbe konoto pajasolu. The hospital mattresses, they are all destroyed. People send me pictures, you don't want to see them. Very dirty hospital beds. Very dirty mattresses. These are our people and that's our country. And we want to change all of this. These are all included in changes. Not only the pictures of Yaya Jammeh removals and, changing ministers and directors and army chiefs and NIA chiefs. We also want to change all of these for our people. Because that is what is going to help us. That is what is going to help develop us. Otombal dani kan Gambian kolu. Alangan Tewol City. Nga kafol sodole, Bansang Friends of Bansang Bije, America Banko Kang, Brikama Association Bije, New York Brikama Association. You can extend it now because Yaya Jammeh tije salte silala. You have New York Brikama Association. You can make it everywhere America Brikama Association. Al fundraising gal jalba kumandi. Aliye don fale bata. Ale kodomin sodoje. 5,000 out of all the money that you have. You have more than 20,000 Brikama people in the US alone. Brikama, Kombo Brikama. The Fullers, the Manjakos, the Wolofs, the Sereres. When you go to UK, you have a lot of Brikama people there. You have a lot of people from Bansang in the United Kingdom and in the Scandinavian countries. When you go to UK, Serekunda people from Tabokoto, from Talinding, Ibo Town, from Latrikunda, the 2 Latrikundas, Latrikunda Sabiji, Latrikunda Iringanya, Sabiji. You have a lot of people from these places that are residing in the UK, in Austria, in Germany, in Finland. Let's come together. We don't have to wait. We can initiate these things ourselves. You have a lot of them in Canada and in other places. Alnga kafunyo man se jalba kumandi na lafta. Altata dinni kumandi al kila es kumandi. You can call these people. Just organize an event that will just have a basis of getting this money together. But birikama nkolunak, I will emphasize. Birikama kumata wele de. Birikama kallankeata wele. Allah bansa loptano le warta Allah loptanoti. Buyambe doyaring. Buyam loptano le warta Allah loptanoti. Farafenyato le warta farafenyeti. Bari la loptano le warta Allah loptanoti. Adato lom sate ba fulanjauti. Alkana mansa kundabatu. Albarakoning noi tandi mansa kundala. You don't need government to be able to develop your society. You don't need government to be able to bring to your people high and very, 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 very high class healthcare system. Birikama, you can do that. Mfawa sasa janebe America, anala molu, mo jamal, Dr. Malandinjede, badibunko, aning ane bejana, tukulor si fana fama Birikama nkolom, tukulor, she's in the US here, Lamdo Bundusi. These are all people from Birikama. The people of Bakau, you can also do it. Burfoot people, you can do it. You know, Tujereng, Sanyang, Sukuta, Sabiji Dembadu. You can all do it. We can start competing each other now when it comes to nation building. Let's show our patriotism. Ntolebota Gunjur, Ntolebota Jana. Alga ambulance all sang. Non-gender ambulances. We can buy an ambulance. We can put money together. $10,000. You can get a very good ambulance for that. When you get $10,000 and get an ambulance for $10,000 and add on top of that $5,000, $15,000 and send that to a particular health center, that will do a lot of work. That will do a lot of work for that particular community. Bakau people. One ambulance is okay for the people of Bakau. If you have a health center, high-class health center, you can, get somebody's compound and buy it and make it a health center. The people of Bakau, you can do that. Suma sister Mama Linger, la dega. We can all do those things. So alanga katanga okebang. Let's start doing that. But Gambians will never do that. Like the last time Nka Kamfa Mol Kama. You will have fundraising. Gambians will call you and tell you, Jita, you are doing an amazing job. I love your program. But don't mention me because my parents are in the Gambia. They love it. They want you to do a good job, but they never contribute a penny. And they are working. They are enjoying my programs and the programs of other freedom fighters in their houses with their families. But they never contributed a penny towards Gambia's development or towards the struggle. They never also speak about it. Ibederi wonyam. Woman better. Wonde banku din kende yati. Wonde sofa di yati. Dingo mimbe sofa le la bankoe. Dingo mimbe kela dimbara karimuti. Ite kela sofa bal dingoti. Ibuka batu mansa kunda doku ke mbele nyanta wula nga Gambia doku. Mbele nyanta nga wula nga Gambia doku. So we can go back to our settlements, our regions. We can compete positively. Better than who is a Mandinka, who is a Wolof, who is a Jola. The only time we are active is when it comes to tribalism and negative arguments. These are Mandinkas, these are Jolas, these are Wolofs. But the area we should actively compete each other is the area of development. Ñun ñoo joke Birikama. Ñun ñoo neka wa Sate Ba. Look at our hospital. Ñun ñoo neka wa Bakau. Bakau Koma how do they, what is their nickname for Koma Kundalomba? Koma Ninkol. Bakau. Ñun ñoo neka Bakau people. You know, Bo people, look at our health center. Look at our ambulance. We are the people from Tujereng. Look at our places. We are the people from Buyam. We are the people from Farafenye. We are the people from Bansang. Look at our hospitals. We don't need to refer anybody to Banjul for operation. We can operate the most complicated cases at Masibo Kitantolale. Banjul dama operation o kakewalt. Gambia be kumadinte nyame 50 years of our independence. Osembo watalde. That is too much. So Birikama Nkolu, Serakunda Nkolu, na hospital olu, let's concentrate on them now. Alnga concentrate ikang. Wabanjul, the hospital that is there belong to all of us. And we hope that Adama Barrow, His Excellency, is considering a very swift action in revitalizing this hospital. It needs to be renovated. In fact, all the shops around that hospital, even credit unions, should be removed. That hospital needs to have space. School of Nursing, in my opinion, needs to be moved away to Combo. That settlement around School of Nursing should be changed into a hospital. That's my opinion. But I'm not saying that. Very important. Jarankol yo at Barakadingol Le Malti. Let's try and do something about it. But you know, some people look at me and say, this boy is just talking. I'm not just talking. I wish I can put in people what is inside me. Gambia is small. When we want to develop Gambia, we will. Gambia is small. We have more talented people. We have more educated people than Gambia needs. We have more skillful people than Gambia needs. Seriously. We have more richer people than our country needs. I'm telling you, when you look at Gambia and how many good people it has, oh boy, we can develop that country in 5 years. We can develop it when we are all ready. Instead of arguing about tribes, instead of arguing about who is a Jola and a Mandinka, let's argue about who is best at developing their region. So Gambia Democracy Fund Alim Makoy, Banjul Hospital Tinyatale, Dr. Olbije, Imam Fensoto, Dr. Olbije, Imam, they don't have equipment to help the people. And Banjul Hospital is a very, very, very important place because that is our best hospital. I am not a fan of sending people to private hospitals. They are killing people. If a drug is worth $10, they charge you $100 because that's their job. It's like lawyers. So let's help. Gambians are poor. I'm not saying we should not support our doctors that own hospitals or private clinics. But the Gambian population is not rich enough to afford those medical expenses. Ngal dani, mbal dani la Gambia no lal be dawda. Barinak, once again, Adama Barrow, His Excellency, and his entire cabinet, the great government, the team, I'm appealing to you to go after Ansumana Jammeh, Yaya Jammeh's brother. He squandered millions and he still has millions of Gambian taxpayers' money. They are enjoying. Ndeye Jammeh is going around and she is buying properties because they have stack of cash. They don't have money in the banks. They withdrew everything. It's in their houses. The money is hidden. Yekodo chorosimale mabo, ikakasta ikata kordal santaring. They put them in people's names because they want to remain in Gambia and still continue perpetuating the nonsense of Yaya AJJ Jammeh. That is something we are not going to accept. Please, Ndeye Jammeh, wherever she is, alter norma. Let's go after Ndeye Jammeh. They have our money. Our poor people are suffering. Hospitals have no drugs. Go after them. Go after Ndeye Jammeh, Yaya Jammeh's niece, Jimbi Jammeh's sister. Let's go after her. Let's go after Sanaba, let's go after. But again, Yankuba Sonko cannot stay as IGP. That's unacceptable. Yankuba Sonko cannot stay. Mbal Kondo na Mbal Jaila. That is what I have come to talk to you about. I am not an educated person. I am seeking knowledge. I'm a talib, a student. But we are all Gambians. And we can do great things together as a united Gambian community. As a people who only have interest in each other's development, in each other's well-being, and in each other's progress. You are great people, Gambians. And it is my wish that we see that aspect of us, that generosity in us, that ability and that zeal to make life better for one another. That part of us that will always want to put smile on neighbors and relatives and fellow countrymen. That part of us that sees us fight. That part of us that will fight and struggle to develop our country. That part of us that will help us achieve the seemingly unachievable. That we are going to stand high and say proud we are as Gambians. That is who you are. So the dark side, which is normal in every human being's life, let's forget about that. Let's concentrate on developing our nation. Let's reduce criticisms as well, because it's not an easy thing to take a country forward that has been destroyed for 22 years. Let's start with our health sector. Najaral Bunda, Alanga Jedada. You are great people, Gambians. And once again, as I've always said, if I offend anyone, I apologized. My interest here is to unite people. My interest here is to get people together and move as one and help develop that country. That is my interest. But I'm not perfect, of course, like anyone else. I'm less than an intellectual, not as educated, and not as old to have the wisdom and experience that old age will offer. So I'm sorry if anyone is offended, and I continue to apologize and seek prayers from all of you that our country, the Gambia, we come together and support each other and help one another. Mbal Kondo na Mbal Jaila once again, di len nuyu di len sant. Hadi Njai, Hadi speaker for Gambian Njai. It is jigeni comme sa yaw ñoo xamne taxawan ngeen ci Gambia la Gambia mu ngi fu nekkal tey. Kontaan naa ci yow di la gërëm di la sant. Sa taxawaay baax na de, sa taxawaay rafet na, waaye Yàlla dina la fay. Yàlla su soobee Yàlla danga am sa fay from Yàlla. You are a great woman. God bless you. And many of your kinds. Amiba of Germany is another heroine. Alma alayal kanta ayal makoy al dingol barakandi. Thank you to all of you. And once again, greetings to you. But do not forget, Ansumana Jammeh and De Jammeh, go after them. They have our money. We can use that and buy a lot of drugs for our hospitals and a lot of medical equipment. But start your fundraisings, Gambians in the US, Gambians in other parts of the world, for the different clinics and hospitals in our country. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.